Hey guys, this is Meta, META on the daily chart, and I want to show you why this could be a potential great opportunity to short. So we are over here basically, and this is a key level in my opinion. This was support here, it was support here, and then almost act like a resistance here, and definitely resistance here. And now what? We got up twice in the last 2 days and we closed below the opening price. So this is resistance. Resistance that happened basically at the left shoulder of the peak of the volume, where the peak of the volume is over here. And so from here, literally the only positive sign that I see is, let me zoom it in a little bit more, is that the 5 days double exponential moving average, the 20 and the 50, they're crossed to the bulls and they're pointing up. That's the only positive sign that I see. However, we have a gap to fill all the way up here. The peak of the volume is here, and we have the MACD that is going down. And I do believe, but this is just, of course, we have to see how this plays out. But I do believe this is gonna go like this. That's what I believe. Um, the RSI is going down, and the PMO is basically flat. Probably same thing like the MACD is gonna curl down and go down. To confirm my theory, we can go on a shorter time frame, so a 4 hours chart. And even here we are way above the top of the channel, and this yellow line here is the peak, is the top line of the volume. This is not even the peak of the volume. The peak of the volume is down here at 98. So that's the top of the volume here. So if we consider this, and we also consider the fact that if I zoom some more, you can see here the price is below the 5 days double exponential moving average. The 5 crossed to the bears, crossed below the 20, and the 20 is curling, and most likely the 20 is going to do this. When that happens, the price is going to go down. Also, the MACD, take a look at this, it's crossed to the bears. The PMO hasn't crossed to the bears there just yet, but is really curly. Okay, curled here, and it looks like it wants to go down. So Meta at some point will probably open up and gap down, and I'm just curious to see what happens over here if it retests the 50 days double exponential moving average and then it goes further down. But overall, the stock looks to me bearish, and this can be a great opportunity. Of course, it doesn't happen tomorrow, so that's the thing. Also, you want to just understand that with this chart, right, with this channel, every time the price goes and stays down for a while, then it goes back up. Okay, it goes back up over here. And so same thing, this has been outside of the channel for so much time here, right? So this is gonna go down. Okay, just a matter of when, but it's gonna happen. And if we lower the time frame a little bit more, this is the hourly chart. Okay, I'm just gonna do this so you guys can see better. And the hourly chart is basically double top. Okay, bearish divergence because it made a double top with the MACD and the RSI going down and the PMO going down while the price was going up. So what I'm looking before I enter a short, because I did some shorts today, I'm going to show it to you in a moment. But before, and I closed my position, so I have no positions as of right now. But before going short, I want to see the price to come up a little bit here, do a retest maybe, and if it gets rejected, that's what I'll buy. And I'll buy, and at that point, well, I need to kind of figure out how high this goes, and maybe I can draw Fibonacci, and I can do something like this. I can do the high, I can do the low over here. If it goes up, maybe here, I can draw Fibonacci, and I will take profit between 78 and 100%. That's what I would take profit. Probably as soon as it touches, the top of the channel here. That's what I would do. So to go back to the conversation and just to show you how I made some profit today, I went on the 5 minutes time frame, and I saw the stock going up. This was like 250, 2.5%, and I wanted to enter a short so bad. But everything was pointing up, so I said, no, I will not enter the short. And sure enough, as soon as I said I will not enter the short, the stock sold off. Well, sure enough, it bounced back up right away. This was while Powell started to speak. And so I basically I entered the trade over here when it sold off. As soon as it went below the 50 days double exponential moving average, I entered the trade and I sold somewhere over here because was a key level for me, just a retest of the previous low. And I think this move was 15% profit. Then, of course, from here it bounced back up, and this was another level that I was watching because it is a level of previous resistance and support. And so over here, what I did was to wait. The price broke above, and I'm like, I really want to buy long here, but I need to wait for a retest. So sure enough, the retest came, and it didn't hold. It broke below, and here I entered a short position, and at this point I draw Fibonacci. And Fibonacci, I went from the high to the low to the high over here, the lower high, and Fibonacci was pointing me to the 100%, and I think I took profit somewhere over here. I really wanted to take profit here, but I missed it, and then it bounced up, and I was a little afraid that I kind of missed my profit, but then it bounced back down, and so here at 100% I took the profit, and I think it was another 15 to 20%, something like that. So that's it. It was an awesome day trade, and we'll talk